Since debut album Lungs burst Florence and the Machine onto the scene in 2009, we haven't stopped hearing or hearing about them. Making one of the best-selling albums for the last 2 consecutive years is quite an act to follow. Second album, Ceremonials, aims to prove it wasn't beginner's luck and would love to emulate its predecessor's 65 weeks and counting in the top 40.
I think the pressure I put on myself was trying to make an album that was kind of a body of work that had a cohesive sound all the way through it, because the first one was quite fractured. For better or worse, it was more of a scrapbook. And this one, I kind of wanted to make it a story, done with one producer in one place. It was kind of about one time in my life, and in that sense, I think we achieved that.
Stardom and demand have meant songwriting split between the start of the year, the April recordings at Abbey Road, and then vocal tracks laid down while on tour in the US. And as for studios, well, Florence doesn't like them much.
Hard to get me in the studio because I get very distracted, and if you let me I will go, and I will go off and I'll be like, I'm just going for a walk. An hour later I'll come back with, I don't know, assorted vintage garments. And I think once you get me in there and I'm focusing on something, I can be very focused, but it's just a question of keeping me inside.
Ah, well, when you're a fashion icon as well, you just have to keep your eyes open. You never know what you might come across. Shake It Out, the album's first single, is in the charts now. The album comes out next week.